Hello. Hey, we're back. It's been a couple days. Like, when did I do this one? September 4th. So it's September 8th. All right, so 4 day. So we're celebrating Poetry Loves Poetry. It was a book that came out in 1985, edited by Bill Mohr, Momentum Press. And I just watched some football games. So what we got here? Okay. Oh, so this book is it's signed by John Doe of Hex. He's one of the people. It has yeah. So when I in the picture for this video, there's a picture of me with Andrew Demsack, who published a bunch of books, and Craig Hallmar, who was a writer. We all went to Long Beach State. Like, there's a lot of people that like Bob Flanagan. So this is, yeah, Charles Bukowski's in this one too. Gerald Lachlan. So what Bukowski poems in here? Okay, not his best stuff. So yeah, let's read a couple poems. Gerald Lachlan. I think I remember. Let's see, 37. They got this like we got this weird. So Gerald Lachlan was always kind of like the was that him too? Oh, he had a song poem called "The Death of John Paul Sartre." That's pretty funny. So let's read his shortest one. It's Gerald Lachlan, patriotic poem. Alexander Haig says there's things Americans must be willing to die for. He is not talking to me. He is talking to my children. My children, let me only call to your attention that no one is asking you to sacrifice your lives, has sacrificed his. Okay, so he makes a small point there. I don't know. I don't know if poetry ever stops any kind of wars or anything like that. I doubt it does. And Charles Lachlan, I don't really see him as a. But in my videos, there's a Joe Lachlan poem called Ty- tyranny of leaders or something. I don't know. So he was political. So who's next? So Joe Lachlan. Yeah, Wanda Coleman's great. Okay, so let's read a John Doe poem. Let's see what John Doe's up to. It's a gift. My mind is now working like a brand new car. It gets recalled a piece at a time. If I could just win your love, dear, why, just today I pulled my lesser half out of the bottom of the drunk tank, or maybe it was just another room in St. Louis. The wheels inside this rotten old brain kept spinning like there's smoke coming out of my ears. Hey, fuck, get off the back. Get off my back. The horse rides over. And anyway, I think we're here. Christ, please stop me from cutting loose from with another 2,000 nails in the coffin. Somebody who tells me that they like me a lot says, here, we all pitched in to buy you a bottle. It's a gift. So let's see. I don't even know if they. Oh yeah, I guess they do have. So John Doe, David James. Some of these guys I've never heard of. I don't even remember. Oh, Nicola Manning's in here. I remember her. Okay, John Doe, Michael C. Ford, Harry. Some guys. Exene Cervanka's in here. Michelle T. Clinton, Dave Alwood. Yeah, Bob Flanagan. Yeah, I think. Oh, okay. So Bob Flanagan, 118. So it's like you're reading like infinite jest here. You gotta have like a couple fingers in the pages there. 118. Let's see. I'm guessing. Oh yeah, David Trinidad's in here too. Amy Gersler. Okay, so yeah, the fear. Okay, I think I read this one before, so let's read it again. Oh, the fuck song's in there too. Yeah, let's read a little bit of the fear of poetry. I'm afraid I won't be able to start this, or once having started, I won't get through it. Already, I've written the first line 3 times. I won't like it better than will not. I like it. I like it won't better. I like won't. Oh yeah, I like won't better than will not. He italicized it. It's more personal. I think I want that now that I'm getting self conscious, but I'm doing it, aren't I? I'm writing 9 lines so far, 10, 11, counting this one. Kim wrote a poem in 8 lines and it knocked everyone dead. It's about death, I think. A Wave of Cats was the image that she used, but I wouldn't give to use that in my poem. But my poem's not about death, it's about life. My poem's about my poem. Ugh. Now I'm really stuck. It's all been 2 days since I wrote. My poem is about my poem. Ugh. Life has certainly gone on since then. Another Hollywood figure has died, and the rumors spring forward like a wave of bad dogs. So much for life and originality, too. Many people have died, their bodies tossed off like so many cockroaches. My sister died 2 years ago, and the shock waves still resound throughout my family. My mother is locked into depression. My father seems too happy, but I hardly think about it now. I have my work. My poems are certainly moving along, especially this one. In yesterday's version, after my sister, my mom, and my dad, I talked about my friend Jack and the song we wrote called Fun to Be Dead. I felt I had to mention Jack because I took a line from one of his poems and used it as my own. Now, many lines later, I'm confessing I had reached a point of not knowing where to go, and I was afraid I would not finish. Just as now, I neither know where to go nor how to finish, or yeah, how to finish. So let's see. Yeah, who else is in here? Well, I hate to read like Jack Skelly or because we probably read him. Let's see who else. Jack Skelly. Who or let's do this. Holly Prado. I haven't heard these names in like ages. Jack Grapes. So we got 7 minutes. Let's get maybe one more poem in here. Laurel Abben Bogan, Janet Gray, Suzanne Loomis. She's still around. Okay, where are we? Okay, so let's get back to this page because it seems like it's easier to find. God, there's a lot of poems. So what did it say? Poetry. So this book is let's see, where do we have that? Jesus Christ. Okay, so yeah, poetry is it's a collection of 54 poets published in 1985. It's the Los Angeles literary scene, and why I include that picture was because that we were kind of like the audience for this book, although we weren't in it. So let's read. So Ed Smith. So 150. Okay. So 150. Ed Smith. He's kind of somebody that wrote these like really like short poems that I thought were pretty weird. True or false? Upward to 60% of all airborne household dust consists of dead skin flakes by weight. Looking for work, a job. I thought I was supposed to get an old horse with a life preserver around his neck. Untitled. Today I aspire to drunkenness and to a long swim straight out from the shore, and tonight I'll sleep in the same fetal position that I'm standing in now. So, yeah, his poetry's really, I guess there's a collection of his books and stuff. But, yeah, this was like a book that kind of like, just like, I, when I started college in 84, 85, I hadn't read very many contemporary writers. when I discovered this book, I hadn't read very many contemporary poets besides I probably only heard of Bukowski. So it was kind of like a sent some shockwaves. Okay, well, thanks. I just wanted to mention this book because it was definitely like an influence on me. I don't know how I mentioned it to Jack Skelly and some others, and they seem to have a laugh. Okay, so that's enough for now. Thanks for listening. And that's Book Talk number 57, I think. Yeah, okay, great.